The death of a bald eagle in Arlington, Massachusetts has sparked conversation on legislation about rodent poison.
A few days ago, some people started noticing that this female eagle was drooping her head.
MK's death is prompting renewed calls on Beacon Hill to pass legislation.
For nearly 2 years in Mount Pleasant Cemetery here in Arlington, Massachusetts, we were fortunate enough to have a mated pair of bald eagles named MK and KZ. They were the first pair of mated bald eagles to nest here in some 60 years since DDT had wiped the species out of the state and most of the country. In late February 2023, the matriarch MK was found on the ground, and she was picked up by wildlife rescuers and transported to the New England Wildlife Center, where she was found to be showing all the signs of anti-coagulant poisoning. And on the second night of her admittance, she died of an internal hemorrhage.
Every year, we treat dozens of animals that we can confirm are suffering from anti-coagulant rodenticide toxicity. Animals from birds of prey like falco here, all the way down to mesocarnivores, coyotes, foxes, occasionally raccoons, have the potential to get sick from ingesting a mouse or a rat that has eaten this poison.
The way that these poisons are designed is slow release. So a rodent will eat the bait and then feel okay initially, and then go outside and continue on its life out in the wild. And then slowly by slowly, it will start succumbing to the effects of the poison. And this usually means they start bleeding. And that makes them more lethargic, and to a predator, such as a bird of prey, such as a great horned owl, it's an easy dinner for them.
As a pest management professional, I have seen that SGARs is not a long-term solution to rodent control. Poison-free pest control professionals can get the job done without using poison. It's doable. There's proven methods, and you don't need to endanger your animals in your neighborhood or your pets.
There was a vigil in our community, and there was a lot of community interest in Arlington's town government doing more. We chose to issue a policy whereby we would prohibit the use of SGARs on all municipal and town-owned property, including parks, playgrounds, town buildings, school buildings, open spaces, the public right-of-way.
We need other towns and cities to undertake the same measures that Arlington took to be able to protect our eagles and hawks and owls, because wildlife do not adhere to municipal borders. And if we want protections from rat poisons, we need everyone on board to be able to achieve this.
When we have so many other alternatives, why are we using these poisons? I learned that in California, they've already been banned statewide, and in British Columbia. And I said, right, why can't we do that too? And isn't Newbury a perfect town to do it in? We got in front of the select board, and they really listened. They put a ban in almost immediately to ban SGARs on public property.
Local campaigns are pushing on 3 different levers. First, they're asking their local governments to stop using SGARs on their town-owned land and buildings. Second, they're initiating legislation on Beacon Hill to allow their local governments to ban the use of rat poisons on private property. And third, they're pushing for legislation to reduce the use of rat poisons across the state. Join the movement to rescue raptors from deadly rat poisons and save Massachusetts wildlife today.